Hi, fifth graders. As you keep working on your revisions and your narrative, and you're starting to edit and think about that, there's actually a really wonderful tool that you have access to. You can get it through the Chrome store, and it was one of those first things we asked you to go ahead and install in the very first week of school. It's a tool called Grammarly, and if you installed it, you will notice a little icon up here. It'll be sort of this green circle. It'll have an arrow going in a circle. Mine says beta. You may have to click it to turn it on. If it asks you to sign in, you could sign in through Google. Just use your school account then. It'll probably ask you some questions about what are you using it for. You could just say school. Uh, go ahead and answer those questions, and then you will have the ability to turn it on. It has a little tutorial if you want to see it too. Once it's on, though, it will start giving you little icons down in the corner here to tell you a little bit about what it is noticing in your writing. So I just pulled up a piece of writing that I have for my narrative that I'm going with, and a couple things are going to pop up. One, it's already showing me where I have some misspellings. In fact, if I go over this, it's going to go ahead and suggest a new word. It's going to ask if I want to see it in Grammarly. Do I want to? Maybe it's like a proper noun, a name that I want to add in. So I'll just tell it to add to the dictionary, or I could just ignore it. Down here in the assistant, I could also click this, and this will give me some of the information that it's already seen. So, like if I click on this one, it'll take me right to that problem that it saw, and it's going to go ahead and give me some information on what to do. I could type and fix that one, or I could also click it right here, and it'll fix the spelling for me. Right over here, too, here's another one. Every bird goes to places where there's food. Yep. There we go. Yep. There we go. Great. Now, looking at that, it says the only thing that's left there are premium issues. It's not showing me any other errors. There's nothing underlined. Here's where you are going to have to do a little bit of reading and checking to make sure that it sounds correct, which is some of the best editing work you can do. In fact, I'd even suggest you have somebody else read it because you know in your brain what it sounds like, somebody else might not. So sometimes having somebody else read it can go a long way. But according to this, even though it won't show me exactly where it is, it does tell me that I have an incomplete sentence in here somewhere, and somewhere I have a punctuation issue or a compound sentence. So this is why I may need to go back and reread it and just see what I can see here. So let's see here if I can find an incomplete sentence and an issue with punctuation. Let's see. It's a beautiful late summer evening in downtown Madison. I like the downtown, but all the other birds only like to spend time scavenging for food from all the humans who are there. Life around here is all about finding food. Every bird goes to places where there's food. I want to fly and see the world. They just want to eat. Oh, that sounded funny. And as I'm looking at it, I actually see there's a capital here. And I'm wondering if originally I meant to have a period and I just didn't put it in. So if I go ahead and I add a period right there, let's see here. I want to fly and see the world, period. They just want to eat. Even the humans all rush around and eat, eat, eat. I want to fly and be free. Okay, let's see. It's still saying I have some other issues. So what I'm wondering is if I have some other issues that are further down, but I'm still glad that I read and caught that. In fact, I'm seeing this and I see an extra space there and there. So I'm going to take those too. So it's not going to catch everything for you, but it is a really wonderful tool that will help you catch um, some of the issues that may pop up in your writing, and every writer has it. It's totally fine. That's just what you get. But I'd encourage you to go ahead and give that a try and see what you can do to help catch some of the bigger issues before we really get into some more editing before we publish. Have at it. Good luck.